And please tell me what you feel in your body, what you see or perceive.
Um, there is a picture of me with my grandfather who I was really young. But when I look at the picture, I remember being there with him. But I remember being in my dress and then with my grandfather, but I guess he died right afterwards. I really don't remember him. And I just remember that as a nice memory.
Okay. Well, you can connect with him and ask him telepathically what is so special about this memory.
Um, I, I, I felt that he is very kind and um, happy, and I felt he was very loving.
Okay. So you can fast forward and see if this memory goes anywhere else. What is happening next after this?
Um, oh, I still remember being in that house when I was little and in a blue dress and another picture taken care of with me.
Mm-hmm.
And just when I look at the picture, I always look worried. I always looked
Mm-hmm.
like I could figure out what was going on with people. And I was always like on guard.
Okay, and now you can just get out and off out of your body if you are there or you're already out, and look at yourself from a third person perspective. Like go all the way up to the ceiling and just look with your eyes and see what physical eyes wouldn't see. What do you see energetically is going on around? Do you see any strange energies or
Um, I see my brother out in the yard in the back. Um, no, I think I've just, uh, nobody's around me. I know, well, I'm one of 8 kids, so some must have been at school. And I just, I see myself as looking when I look out the world. When I look out of my eyes as a little girl, I look out and see, um, I see, I can see trouble before it starts. And
mm-hmm.
I kind of always like walked away from things if I knew something was going to start. Like in school, I remember when I was in school, I'd see kids like arguing and fighting. I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be good. And I would walk away. It's like I could see things before they started. So I always kind of have this guard up in me. And that's what I see, that guard in that little girl.
Okay, and okay, go back to that moment when you're standing there with your grandfather and you're taking a picture. How does it make you feel? Because you said that you always looked worried. What are your feelings in that moment?
When I was a little girl with my grandfather, uh,
Yeah, when they're taking a picture, just go to the moment when they take a picture and tell me what you feel. Why is that you look worried in those pictures?
in that one picture, I didn't look worried. In the other picture, I did when I was older.
Okay,
So if I,
let's go to the moment, disconnect from this scene, and let's go to that other moment when another picture is taken, but you're older. And And let's look with your energetic eyes and see if you see any energies around you.
Okay.
And just feel what you feel. What are the emotions going through you?
Um, as I look at her, worry comes to me, being worried.
Okay, and go deep into this worry. Go to the moment where all this worry begins. Where are the roots of it? On the count of three, we're going to be there, and you'll see how it all started. 1, 2, 3. We're there.
The only thing that's coming to mind is when my older brother was changing my little brother's diaper, and my baby brother rolled, and he rolled off the bed, and we were like in shock. And my brother picks him up, and he goes, Marie, don't tell mommy, she'd be upset. And I'm like, I know. And that was, I think, when I first worried, oh my God, like something happened. My little baby brother was fine, but he just rolled.
Right. Mm. Got frozen. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. It's not going anywhere. It happens.
Do you think it's my Wi-Fi?
I saw right away how this scene, the brother rolling off, connected to your parallel life.
Okay.
And I also saw a being, but I just didn't, and then you froze.
Okay.
So I'm just, let's go to that moment. Just look at this, go back, you can rewind, and go into this moment when you get scared that your brother rolls down off the bed, and that, like, stop when you got scared and look around yourself in terms of energies. Do you see anything happening energetically? Like any energies, any colors, anything, or any feeling of some sort?
As he's rolling off the bed, as my brother's trying to catch him, um, I I kind of see like a cloud coming through the door, like an energy, like it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
a cloud, a grayish cloud coming in, like just kind of like that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, watch this cloud coming down. Come to it closely and just touch it. And with your intention, identify it by its DNA and tell it to shapeshift into its original shape, to show its real face. Just do that. Just gently touch it. Imagine your energy hands touch it. And with intention, your intention is to see who this is. And tell me what you see.
It's definitely a man type. I know it's a man. The face isn't someone I know. It's not really a face, it's something else.
Yeah, it's like a bony structure type thing.
Yeah, and it's
And
kind of the nose is off, and it's the face is,
hybrid.
yeah.
Okay, what does he wear? Is he tall? How tall is he?
I don't see his body. I see his face like right here. Like
Mm-hmm.
like he came in, I looked up and it's right there. So I see like his face and I don't see any hair. I just see like a crooked nose. It kind of looks human, but he's not. It's like kind of freakish looking.
Okay, so when you touched him quickly, like read his DNA, what does it say? What kind of beings are combined in his DNA to create this hybrid? What do you feel? What comes?
Um, like big round eyes, freakish. Like at Halloween, like
Hmm.
when the guy comes at you with big eyes, you like that.
Do you feel like it's an insect mixed with some humanoid form? Or
The
more like a reptilian type?
um, it's the eyes that scare me,
Hmm.
and they don't bug out. They're just big. They're
Yeah.
dark.
Okay. Look at your energy. Just feel and look your energy body. Where is that fear located? Just identify wherever it is located. Check the head, chest, stomach. Where do you feel it?
Um, Here, my chest, and in my
Okay,
eyes.
perfect. And now you can imagine your energy hands and collect all this energy of fear and make it into a ball, open a portal, draw a door like a portal in your energy sphere in front of you, and throw it out, or you can transform it into any feeling, any high vibrational emotion if you want. What are you gonna do?
I threw it out the door.
Okay, perfect. Close the door. How do you feel now? Do you feel any fear?
No, it's gone.
Perfect. Okay, let's you can do something with this being. You can put him in the cage, freeze him, put him in ice, whatever you want to do. You're a creator being. You can just use your imagination as a tool that your soul uses and create something to keep him stable. What do you
I,
do?
I want to put a knife in him. Oh my God.
Okay, so it gives you that want to put a knife in him. Is it like a, what kind of feeling is that? Identify it.
It's it's like he's dead and he's gone. Like he's
You want to
oh,
get rid of him.
yes.
Okay, ask him first. Is there any contract that you signed with him for him to come? Telepathically, you can ask him. He has to, he must answer you because he's in your energy sphere, and your energy sphere is your home, and you never gave him permission unless you did, and maybe he lied to you and you didn't know what was going to happen. Just ask him when you gave him permission. Was it a written consent, or was it just a subliminal subconscious conversation?
He said I said yes.
He said there's a contract.
He said that. He said you said yes.
Okay, then order him to bring the contract to you and give it to you.
He opened up a scroll.
Hmm.
I can't read the paper though.
Okay, fine. You don't have to read it. You can do anything with it. You can put it on fire or burn it up, or ask him what did you promise him, and what did you offer? What did he offer and what did you promise him? What was the contract all about? It should just come to you as your own thoughts. And that's like will be his answer telepathically.
He said he came to me in a different form, so I wasn't scared. And
Why did he come to you?
he, he came to me to bring me to a different place that was
What?
going to be fun.
Okay, what place? Can he show
Up
you the place?
in the sky.
Okay. Uh, okay, right now, let's go to the moment where he first met with you, in whatever dimension or density or timeline or life that would be. Just on the count of three, we're gonna go to the very first moment you met him. 1, 2, 3. You are there. And just tell me what you see, what you feel. Where are you?
I'm at a waterfall. Like there's grass, and then I'm looking down at a waterfall, and there's a man there, and it's Jesus. It looks like the Jesus you see in Catholic school with
Mm-hmm.
the white with the brown hair.
Perfect. Just come up to him and touch him gently on the shoulder. And with your intention, read his DNA.
He he's turning into something like
Okay.
um like a like a reptile,
Perfect. What color?
dark, like a green dark.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Ask him is whether he connected to you. Is he connected to you?
No,
Why is he there?
I don't know.
Okay, let's find in this scene, kind of freeze the scene. Let's find in this scene that being that we were looking for originally.
Okay.
Where is he? So this one is standing, but we're looking for another one. The figure who came.
Okay. So you want me at the waterfall with him turned into something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want you to go to the moment where you first met that being that you first saw as a cloud.
Okay. Okay, so I'm back in the bedroom with the cloud coming in.
Right. Yeah. And ask him from what life, when did he connect to you? Just order him to take you to that moment where he first connected to you.
I'm just getting as a little girl, but not the place. But not the place.
As a little girl in this life or another life?
It was in another country.
Which country?
Hmm. Jeez. It's kind
Is
of
it?
like, God,
Is it?
like in a mountain, not in the mountain, but on a mountain, like Heidi, like kind of up
Mm-hmm.
in a mountain.
Okay. And go to that mountain and see how it happened. Just rewind all the way back.
Hmm.
This is your other life. This is your parallel life. Do you feel you have a body in it?
Yes. I see someone walking up.
Perfect. Just look down at your feet and tell me what you see. Are you wearing shoes?
No, I'm not wearing shoes.
Okay,
But
go up and see what outfit you're wearing. What is that you're wearing?
um, I want to say like a white pretty dress, but it's not. It's like a kind of a brown dress with like an apron over it. It's I don't have a lot of money in that picture.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So he comes to you, and what is happening? You can fast forward and see what is happening in this memory, in
He,
this. Hmm?
he comes up and he's he, he's just talking to me, and I was kind of open, like I wasn't afraid, because he looked like someone you could talk to. But I stayed back. I was over here, and he was here,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just looking at me, and he seemed pretty nice.
Okay, go to the moment when he offers, when he talks to you. What does he say?
He puts out his hand, and he says, "Nice to meet you."
Okay, what do you do?
I put my hand out, but not very quickly, like to be polite. And I put my hand out.
And what happens? What are your feelings during that handshake when you don't really want to do it?
I feel scared because I know I'm probably not supposed to do it, but I want to be polite.
Okay, like that energy of being scared. Where is it? Where do you feel it the most?
Uh, in that handshake,
Okay, perfect. Then what you can do, you can either take and collect this energy of being scared and throw it out or transform it, or you can just delete this picture, this slide from your movie of this particular life, and then as if the handshake never happened.
I'll delete it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's deleted now, and go further and see what happens.
I I turned around and walked away like it never happened.
Perfect. So you change the timeline. So disconnect from that scene, from that life, and go back to your energy sphere and see if you see any beings in your energy sphere.
You mean right here where I am?
Yes, in
Oh,
them. Yeah.
mm, no.
Okay, perfect. And now let's do this. On the count of three, you're just gonna order all the beings, all the energies that are possibly connected to you come right in front of you and stand up in front of you on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. So, what do you see?
I see a few of them.
Okay, perfect. Just describe them for me, please.
They're, some look like they're younger, like 16, 17. Some look like 30. It's like 5 or 6 of them.
Okay, look closer and identify them by DNA. Just touch them, they precede you, and with your intention, just see, order them to shapeshift into, according to the original DNA, take shape and form according to the original DNA. What do you see now?
They look like they're kind of all dressed in the era of like 30 or 50s, 30 or 40s clothes, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
railroad children, or they were, some have shoes on, some don't. Some look a little sly,
Mm-hmm.
but they're definitely all under 30, under 25 maybe.
Okay, and then let's go to this moment where you first met them and they connected to you. On the count of three, you're going to be in that moment where you first met and connected to them. 1, 2, 3. So you're there now. What do you see?
So I'm walking in the town. It looks like I was like 8 to 10 years old,
Mm,
and I was going to go into a store, and they were up on the porch of the store. And it looks like they knew each other.
okay. And how do they look here?
They look a little rough around the edges, like like I didn't want to bother them. Like I wanted to be invisible to get
Okay.
to get out of there.
So what feelings are you feeling right now?
It's feeling, get in the store, get what you need, and just hopefully get out without being bothered.
Do you feel fear in this moment?
I feel uh
Rush?
yeah,
You
more
rushed?
rush to get out, anxious, yeah.
Okay, so locate that anxiety in your energetic body, and you can either take it out and throw it out in the portal or transform it into any positive high vibrational feeling you can come up with.
Okay. I threw it through the door up to heaven.
Okay, perfect. So let's go further and see how the connection happens. Do you see yourself connected in that moment where you saw anxiety in you, like you were anxious and wanted just to run quickly back and forth? Do you see little threads, energy threads, or anything like this going from your body to them?
I see like electricity coming from them to me, like zigzagging.
Okay, so they were able to connect to you through your low vibrational feelings of
Mm.
anxiety. Okay, perfect. So you can either delete the scene like you did before, or you can just ask them if they put any implants in you, order them to bring any contracts if there are any, and then throw them out in the portal. Order them to go to the portal that you're gonna open for them. What do you choose?
I'd rather delete the scene and have them throw it in the portal.
Okay, perfect. Go all the way back, delete the scene where you even see them, as if you never saw them. This scene never happened. And just tell me when you're done.
I feel one strand.
It's still there?
Yep.
Okay, follow the strand and see who's connected on the other side to it.
It's one of those boys with darker hair and a white shirt and a tan with dark eyes. He's basically the only one I really could actually see.
Okay, call this boy. He's connected to you, and ask him if you have any contracts with him and he should bring, if he does have them.
Yes.
Okay. Order him to bring them and give those to you.
They're in my hand.
Okay, perfect. And you can do whatever you want with them. You can burn them up or destroy them in any way you want to do it. You can change the molecular structure, whatever you create for destroying them. You can.
There's something I want to know from him. It seems like I'm really mad at him.
Okay, perfect. Let's find out why you're mad at him. Ask him why you have these feelings towards him. Or go by yourself to that moment that you were put into a position to produce this kind of feelings of madness towards him.
For some reason, he said that I saw him like burn a house down.
Mm-hmm.
And I witnessed it, and he wanted me to keep quiet.
You witnessed what
I,
exactly?
I witnessed him burning down a house.
Okay. What? Why was he burning down the house? Ask him telepathically. He'll answer you, and the answer will be like your thought in your head.
When I asked him, I could see him burning down the house, and he saw me standing there, and he gave me a look like, get out of here. And he didn't say why he was burning it down. It's like he didn't know anybody was there, and it was me.
Okay, go all the way back and find the moment on this timeline to see what was the reason for him to want to burn this house down.
Okay.
So all the way back on the timeline, see why.
It was my. It seems like that was my parents' house or something. It was somebody's house who I knew. It seems like it was a relative. And I guess I don't know if he was mad at them or not.
Okay, ask him what is the reason. Why is he doing it? He must answer. He's connected to you. He's your prisoner now because you discovered his in your energy sphere.
Oh, because your family what? Because my family took something away from him. I, I can't get the last words.
What did this family take away from you?
This family took something away from him and he was burning the house down. It was my family that took something away from him.
I understand, yeah, and what did it take away? Okay, go all the way back before he starts burning the house and go to the very scene when your family takes something from him.
I don't know what he took.
Okay, it doesn't matter at this point. Let's just disconnect from this scene. Go back. So you got the contract. What do you decide to do with it?
I'll burn
And
it.
burn it. Okay, perfect. You can burn it and you can throw the ashes out in the portal. And you can also open a portal for this being and tell him that it's time for him to go. And that's your decision to disconnect from him because that's your energy sphere and that's your place where you create whatever you want. And nobody has the right to influence you. So he has to leave, he has to go. Then just open a portal um, with whatever nice things you can create and just let him go.
Okay. I opened the door and he went down.
Perfect. Okay, great. Let's just focus on, look around. Do you see any other beings? Oh, this already just two.
No, I don't see anyone else.
Okay, and now just make yourself little and float around. You can either make yourself little and go inside your body and check it out, how it looks, the energy body, which is directly affecting your physical, or you can look from above and kind of like walk around your uh, energetic bodies and check if you see anything that doesn't belong to you, any artificially created devices or substances or anything that catches your eye that is not biological, doesn't belong to your body.
Something right here.
Okay, on your head. Just take this thing out with your energy hands
Mm-hmm.
and look at it. How does it look like?
It looks um, like an the back of a when you open an old-fashioned radio. It looks like
Mm,
a little square thing.
okay. And now ask whom it belongs to and order that being to show up. Whoever installed that implant, that being must show up in front of you on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. And who is that?
It's the guy at the waterfall that turned into that reptile thing.
Okay, that's the fake Jesus one.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Ask him if he installed any other implants in you.
He said yes.
Okay, order him to show you where they are, or you can ask him to take them all out and tell you what the function of those was. What was he doing with this one in your head? What was the function of that one?
To keep you in fear.
Okay, perfect. What are the other ones? You can decide whether you just want him to point those out to you and you can take them out, or you can order him to take them out him by himself.
I'll have him take them out.
Okay, just tell him gentle and careful and let him go for another one. And please describe what he does.
It's over here in my hip, like more of my intestines, and he went in with the long fingernails and just picked it out.
Okay, how does this device look like? What is the function? Just ask him.
This one's long and thin,
Mm-hmm.
like a long thin rectangle,
Okay.
and um, it's to like disrupt my digestion.
Okay. Why does he need to disrupt your digestion?
To keep you constantly in turmoil.
Okay, and when he keeps you constant turmoil, he likes his energies to eat. Is it for his food or is it for something else also? Just ask him.
It's to see you get weaker and weaker.
Okay. Let's go to another implant. He took that one out. Tell him to put it down. You can create a table. He can be putting them on the table or by your feet on the floor. And ask him to take another one out.
In my left thigh.
Okay. Let him take it out gently and slowly and ask him what this one is for.
To give you constant pain.
Okay, and by giving you constant pain, what does he gain from it?
He said he likes to watch me suffer.
Okay, does he eat your energy when you suffer? The energy of suffering?
I'm not getting that.
Okay, so let him take that one out and put it somewhere in the pile of your implants. Okay, good. Order him to go to yet another implant if there is another one and tell me what he does.
I don't think there's another one, but there's something in my ankle. Maybe there's one down there.
Mm-hmm.
But
So tell him to take it out and tell me how it looks like and what it is for.
it's a round little dot,
Mm-hmm.
and it it lights up inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a tracker.
Okay, perfect. Order him to take it out, put it down. So ask him if there are any contracts anymore, of any papers, contracts, agreements, and any timelines or any parallel lives and other densities you have with him.
It doesn't seem it.
Okay, perfect. Then take all the implants and everything and just open a portal and throw it all out.
Okay, it
And
just went
tell,
like that.
okay, perfect. And you can open a portal for him or just tell him to go into that portal where you just threw out all the implants too. because
Oh,
you want to get disconnected from him and he has to go where he came from.
yep, he walked out on his own.
Okay, perfect. So let's pay attention to your energy body and look at it again and see if you have anything else, any energies around or inside that don't belong to you.
I feel better.
Okay, perfect. Now you can do this one thing. You can kind of open up the energy bodies. You can take out your emotional and mental bodies, and you can create anything like a shower, a waterfall, a river, a cloud with rain, or just like a vacuum to clean any residue, any programming that's been done in this life to you. So you can cleanse them all off of your energy bodies to feel even better. So you can get lighter.
It feels better.
What did you create?
Well, you know when you're a little kid and you have a water hose and you put it up like this and it just sprays all over you?
Mm-hmm.
And then like there's a rainbow. And that's what I did.
Oh, that's beautiful. The powerful energies of rainbow there too. Okay, perfect. And let's look at the your DNA and just if you don't see it right away, imagine it or feel it, or you'll just know how many strands of DNA do you have, the original DNA you have. Just whatever number comes up, just tell me.
I'm saying three, but I'm in my mind saying three, but I feel four.
Okay, and now touch it. Imagine your energy hands touch your DNA and see or feel if there are any inserts in it, any blockages that were artificially put in it to block the characteristics of your DNA, your abilities, something like this.
Um, Lower, I feel like there's a piece of metal there. Like I see strands, but I see strands down towards the bottom.
Okay, you can pull everything out of it or can create a vacuum or a powerful magnets and everything like metallic, whatever it is you see in there, will just get attached to the magnet and you can throw it out in the portal.
Okay, I threw it out with the magnet. I like that.
Perfect. Good. So, and now you can just raise your vibration to any good feeling that you want to feel right now. You're a creative being. You control your own emotions. You can create any emotions and you can uncreate them. Right now, you're creating just high vibrational emotions. And by creating them, you raise your vibration and you eliminate any artificial blockages, all those chakras that come with physical vessel, physical body that the soul has in this incarnation embodies. And you just burn everything up, clear everything up, because those chakras are artificial implants also to drain your energy so the system can exist. And just imagine the vibration is high and like a fire goes right through your body, and it's a good positive high vibrational fire that brings you good emotions, and it just melts everything, any low vibrational energies, whatever you didn't notice or didn't clean, it just all gets burned up. Or you can just push it out. Just whatever you imagine and create, you can do.
It was very nice.
That's good. So look around, walk around your energy sphere, look at your energy body, make sure you don't have anything else, you don't feel anything else. Overall, how do you feel? What is the feeling that you're feeling right now?
Um, I feel like I just went outside my body and I spun it like on a little, like when you spin something,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just all light spinning around.
Perfect. Yeah, that can be your special way of raising vibration whenever you feel like you need to. You'll just remember it, remember how you did it now, and you can continue doing it whenever you need it. And now, since you're clean, you can just check on anybody in your family if you wanted to.
Um, well, what do you mean check on them? Like
You
people who
can,
are passed away or here?
it doesn't matter, whatever you feel like. If you want to check on people who passed away, you can. You can call them in the astral by name. You don't even have to pronounce the name. You can just call them in your mind, and the figure would show up. And then you look into the eyes of this person, you touch that person, make sure that that's exactly the person you called, that it's not a hologram, not a being who is masquerading for that person. And then see how he or she looks. Walk around, see if there are any attachments, any energetic cords. Ask how he or she is doing, and give the person the information you just received in this session. Also, if the person has any attachments, so they can liberate themselves also and leave this matrix. And if they're stuck in it, it happens sometimes too. So
Um,